Looks like robots fighting robots is...
What happened to Justin Bieber?
Half the stuff in the temples spin if they don't float.
It's a man you can slap but can also...
Whoa!
The owner of the Chiefs, his wife, has been paying referees off.
Oh, you went deep, son!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I just want to start off by thanking y'all so much. We hit 75K. Just having a good time, watching some videos. So thank y'all for keeping it clear. The objective simple. Thank you. And other than that, y'all know it's time to get back into it that Bryce is Right way, where we deep dive down into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I can find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. And no, these aren't your ordinary videos. They're gonna be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. Of course, before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's get it. I can't remember if it was Venus or Jupiter that starts to the right.
The hell's that?
Maybe even Saturn. Venus.
You see that? Whoa, you see that?
Isn't that weird though?
Dude, there's a face on
Yeah,
the
I
moon.
saw that last night.
What the hell?
I went and grabbed my camera, came back, and it was just, you could still see
That's
like the
weird.
moon had a shadow on
All these
it.
big smiles.
It was different.
Look at that.
It's like, what's blocking the light, coming off the moon?
It's coming from Con Edison over there.
Maybe it's a shadow from that planet. Or like something like that, reflection.
The plant blowing up.
Excuse me.
It's like daylight. 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, so I had to get out my car. What in the world is going on? What is that? You see that?
I wish there was better video.
Oh, Trump. Bro. TikTok. It's 26, Sunday night.
Y'all, what is that? Wait, is y'all seeing that? Wait, what? Hold on. No. Y'all, hold on. Am I tripping?
Is this what people are referring to when
That's
they're talking
scary.
about what late-stage capitalism looks like?
High five!
Robots fighting robots is not something I had on my 2025 bingo card. That's...
Demolition Derby is about to get insane, dude.
That's for sure.
Oh, good God. She's lucky. Is that how sharks do it? They just suction the shit out of something and then bite the hell out of it?
So we're in the woods here, about 100 feet above sea level, give or take. And this stream is exposing a layer that used to be ocean. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, that's broken. Oh, it's a hole on both sides. Look at that.
Couldn't some kid have just dropped that in the river? Maybe?
That's cool.
I don't know. That's gnarly, man. I like that a lot. Boy, get your crackhead ass out of my backyard. Jeez. Oh, he's still there. I figured he'd have saw that flash on that camera and left. But nope. He's messed up. That's not creepy. Oh no. And so if y'all haven't heard about this explosion, or really it was a crash, planes have been having a lot of problems lately. So prayers for any families that have been involved in any accidents lately with the planes crashing, whatever the above. But I just want to try and inform y'all the most I can and educate. Damn, Nick, what you got? Woo, that's awesome. Bigfoot. Hey, that thing's screaming pretty loud though. It ain't playing around. The dog says shut the fuck up.
Shit, move, shit, move, shit, move, shit.
So my son and I are driving, and this is what we see in the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright.
Oh no.
Like, there's nothing else around. I don't know where it came from.
I'm 99% sure there's something huge going on in the skies right now. I'm sure a lot of y'all have to feel it, and there's a lot of things going on while other incidents happen. Everything I'll be showing you in this video just happened, and wait until the end. You're not even going to believe what I caught in the last great incident. And yes, it has a lot to do with the Dior bags, which we've been seeing in the sky heavy, and we've been seeing them give birth to smaller bags.
Nah, yo, hold my poodle. Hold my poodle. Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all got a problem?
Which is exactly what these helicopters were chasing, and even behind these helicopters, there are more Dior bags. So let's really get into it. The last month straight, I've showed you this exact thing in the sky in different places all over the earth. Sometimes this thing will move. And the same thing, regardless where it's recorded, is always the same, some bigger, some smaller, and it turns in a clockwise formation. Is this not a huge craft? Remember, this was the premeditated Super Bowl commercial in 2024. I believe this is a craft, and I believe that this is where the Dior bag is coming from. It'll all make sense with everything happening right now in 1 second, and I think that that's why these people are so interested in these Dior bags. We also know that these Dior bags can self-replicate or give birth to new ones, and I've actually seen it personally in the real world, along with 2 eyewitnesses. And they can transform into different shapes and things. This was the thing that just happened in Philadelphia. Watch closely right here. What was that speck? This speck right here is going down, and it appears out of nowhere and it vanishes. 2 words. Dior bag. Slow motion. And right after PA, this guy had seen another one that randomly happened. I'm sure you've already seen it.
But another plane went down. And I turn this around, yeah. Another plane went down Roosevelt Mall. It's the Macy's right there on Did
y'all see how the electricity was glitching? Tell me why there's videos all over the internet of electricity glitching right now.
You're about to see some
Did you know that spiritual things affect electricity? Y'all, something is up right now, and I just feel it. If you're feeling a little weird about this, give me your thoughts in the comments. And TikTok, leave this video alone. Nothing is shocking content. People are telling me every single day they can't comment, they can't share. Let me know if you can comment and share.
Yeah, same. We're trying to keep it light so we can communicate.
And then she tried to do it again, and I was like, are you dumb? Because that just doesn't make sense. Like, it just wasn't getting through to her. That everything that was going down for a reason, and she wasn't trying to.
We all there.
Oh my god, I'm literally dying. He just peed on my white claw!
I don't know what we're yelling about!
He's basically smells the same.
Did it. We made artificial life, a eukaryote, yeast. Well, I didn't do it, but we as humanity did. If you've heard about the very first artificial organism, Mycoplasma laboratorium, that is a bacteria. It has a 10,000 base pair genome, just a little circular chromosome. Since that project, people have been wanting to assemble something bigger. a fungus. Fungus are eukaryotes like us. That means that assembling their chromosomes, multiple, each one is going to be hundreds of thousands of base pairs long. They also have to support things like the mitochondria. That's why this is so incredible. They also added a neochromosome that's never before seen in nature. Now, what the researchers found as they were moving through assembling these chromosomes, the genome of this very complex organism, is that things weren't quite right. This comes out of minimal genome work, and it's a field that I work in too. When you're trying to assemble an organism from scratch, you may not know the importance of not just the genes that they have, but the location they're at. A gene simply in the wrong place can be activated inappropriately. It can interact with other genes inappropriately.
I'm Tyrone, and fuck this Jack Black looking motherfucker.
We are again talking about sifting through hundreds and thousands of base pairs. What we can now do that comes out of this research is assembling genes from scratch. We're assembling chromosomes from scratch. This is an incredible feat of engineering, and it means so much more for medicine. Now, I am a proponent for borrowing from nature. Nature had billions of years to design these systems, and we're just trying to remake them in kind of a crude way. But the concept that we can create these things is as close to magical as it gets for me. And yeah, we have been making designer microbes for decades. But this kind of technology, it really is limitless. I'm excited to see where this goes. And for once, I actually can't think of a single horror movie-esque thing that we could do with them. Can you?
Say Cole-Palmer backwards. Say Sigma backwards.
Agnes.
Competitive.
Smok.
Owen.
Nero.
Toro.
Arrot.
Chippy Chips.
Gibbergry.
Sometime in your life, I'm too competitive.
See them words. That's wild.
Why am I just hearing that Tom Brady is single-handedly about to ruin the Super Bowl? So it's rumors going around that Tom Brady is letting the world know that the owner of the Chiefs, his wife, has been paying referees off all this time.
You son of a bitch!
And when I say paying referees off, allegedly, he's saying that she's paid referees millions. And to be exact, she paid referees millions to win that last AFC game. Mind you, the proof that he's saying he's saying it's going to stick. He's saying it's the truth. He's basically saying that they've been cheating. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I stopped watching football a long time ago. But this is one of the reasons. I hear people are calling the NFL the new age WWE. Now, on the other hand, a lot of people are saying that Tom is hating because he don't want Patrick Mahomes to do something that he ain't never did before. And that's win 3 Super Bowls straight. I'll tell you this much. If any of this shit is true, y'all can kiss the Super Bowl goodbye. And honestly, a lot of people have been saying for years that the NFL is rigged. And if these allegations have any truth, the NFL might be over.
Man, that'd be hard.
I don't think Taylor Swift gonna be able to get Travis Kelce out of this one. I mean, but look at it like this. If it is true and they do have to cancel the Super Bowl, a lot of y'all won't have to buy pizza and wings.
They ain't canceling nothing.
I'm out.
Could somebody explain to me what this
Let's see what he has to say.
I've never seen such a skull. But wait, there's more. Here is the front view. An even scarier view, I might add. Like, what is this creature? And here's a close-up of its jaws. So apparently this guy found this skull in a hillside cave in Mexico. I forgot the area of Mexico. He also found other strange artifacts in there. I have not found pictures of those yet. But this thing has like a bunch of carvings on it. I mean, what could this possibly be? It doesn't look like a dinosaur. It looks like the alien from the Alien movie. That's what this looks like, actually. So if anybody has ever seen these images or knows more about this, please let me know, because this is some wild stuff, and I would love to go down.
What if I told you time travel is real, but it's not how we think it is? It's actually just time travel to watch. That makes sense.
I believe that, yeah.
Long time ago, there's this guy named Francois Bruni.
Okay.
He created a machine that he claims can see every moment of the world ever. A screen you can turn on, watch, that was able to show him the crucifixion of Christ, Napoleon's like speeches back in the day, a whole bunch of different things out of history. Now, this is where it gets scary. He brought it to the Vatican. Yeah. The Pope at the time decided this machinery is too powerful. We need to destroy it. We can't release it to the public. All of your computer records. It cannot go public. So to this day, they still have it somewhere in the Vatican archives, a machine that can show literally footage of whatever time period you would want to see.
If you were like the high ups and you showed the truth to the regular people, they would go crazy.
It could be civilization isn't even what we think it is. What if we all had access to it? Real thing that we could all just tune into, almost as if it's a Twitch stream.
That's what go to the Roman Empire still.
Everybody would watch everything, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, man. She's still hanging.
Oh, shit, that was so freaking scary.
The moon is rusting. I've heard about it. So there's this kid that took like the most high quality picture of the moon ever taken, over like 2,000 images that he combined. And you can clearly see that the moon is rusting.
Okay.
Or I saw this on NASA. Research indicates the presence of hematite, a form of rust that normally requires oxygen and water. This has scientists puzzled. Hematite is a name that is derived from the Greek word meaning blood. Joel 2, it says, the sun shall be turned to darkness and the moon to blood, and it shall come to pass that everyone who calls in the name of the Lord shall be saved, as the Lord has said, and among the survivors shall be those whom the Lord calls.
That's weird.
It's throughout scripture of the moon turning to blood, and like, what does that mean? So like the Bible, it was ultimately translated into Greek at one point, right? And the Greek word for blood is hematite, the same word that they use for this rust.
Yeah.
And so it's like the moon has hematite on it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's all gonna end soon, so you better.
End times is coming, my friends.
Do you see how the moon is rusting?
You don't need no warm up? That's a hairspray. What to know that? I told you I couldn't do no.
I wouldn't bet against the Chiefs. Like I said, and with the refs. I played the game, man. I'm watching the game, and I'm looking at all these calls that that's benefiting the Kansas City Chiefs. Look at the game against the Texans. Bro, like, you know, Mahomes is smart. He dinking around. He causing the flag. You know what I mean? He's getting the benefit of it. He didn't even get hit. 15-yard flag. The guy, Will Anderson, barely hit him. That can stop the momentum of the game. At that point in time, the Houston Texans were in the game. It changed the whole complexity of the game. You can even go back to the last couple of Super Bowl, even when the Niners played the Super Bowl. Look at all the holding calls. If you watch that tape, bro, it was crazy. They were getting clotheslined, and they were not calling it. It's unreal. I never thought I would say that, thought games were rigged, or, you know, somebody got, you know, some plays, and it is unreal at the amount of calls that are not called against Kansas City Chiefs that are called against everybody else.
Hey, he's one of my favorite receivers out there. Something's going on.
Y'all,
we got to figure it out.
Is drone footage of Philadelphia from just last night. Wait till you see some of these images like this right here. That reminds me of something that happened 2 times in our near past. One of those things being in Hawaii. It is just absolutely absurd what we're seeing. I'm about to show you in a minute what it reminds me of, because things have just been ridiculously crazy the last year straight. I mean, y'all remember this? How does stuff like this keep happening over and over and over again? Even a day before that one plane, we had, obviously, you know, the one in DC that just happened that we still really don't even have information about. I mean, look at this crater alone. Every single day, something just unthinkable is happening over and over and over again. Something's up.
Be careful out there, y'all. Look at that hop he's got going on. That's funny. I like it.
Yo, what the fuck? What it is. And I'm telling you right now, the problem is you. So stop blaming everything else and just take the power back, fam. I tell y'all this in multiple different ways all the time. Take the power back. What am I looking at? This sky is looking mad weird. What is that? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Twins. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, gang. Bev. Yo, what the fuck? Come here, nigga.
Okay. Why are they calling each other twin? Like, that's weird.
It's a man who can slap fucking all.
Whoa! What? This is called Kakari Mudra. Have you know this is a yoga practice that involves putting your tongue all the way up into your nose. It's said to awaken spiritual energy and improve overall well-being.
So listen, don't say it, sir.
Ooh.
Whatever you do not do this. Ever. This trend's been going around for a long time, but for some reason has resurfaced and people are trying it all across Earth. Essentially what people are doing is staring at themselves in the mirror, which, yeah, doesn't sound weird at all, but it will in a minute. You may have heard things in the past about people who have stared in the mirror at themselves for too long and start seeing their face distort, or other faces, or just very strange things. Now this is actually 100% true. I'm going to explain it right now. But first of all, take a look at this video right here. Now, when you look at the green dot in the middle, after a while, you'll notice the yellow dots will be moving around or even fading. Now, this is called the Troxler effect, which is exactly what's happening to people when they stare in the mirror. Your mind basically playing tricks on you and creating things is what happens when you stare at yourself for too long. Many people have said when they've stared at the mirror for around 15 minutes, they've seen their own face smiling back at them or turning into someone who is not there. And yeah, this is 100% true. It does happen, and this is exactly why. The Troxler effect is crazy, but pretty damn scary, and let me know if you want me to actually try this.
Hey, mushrooms will make that happen a lot quicker.
This is a real photo of the surface of Mars that's currently going viral because it looks like a perfect square on Mars. People spotted the square in a much larger photo of the inside of a crater on Mars taken by a spacecraft orbiting above it. It almost looks like sand covering a square object, and this entire image is 3 kilometers across, so I would guess that from here to here is about 1.5 kilometers, so this is a big object. Also, this photo was taken 24 years ago, and people are just now bringing it up again. So what's important to remember is that Mars is incredibly geologically weird and diverse, just like Earth. It used to have water on the surface, and it has lots of types of rock, and it has wind and formations on the surface, so this is actually kind of normal for Mars. It has much weirder stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is a photo of the inside of another crater on Mars. This is thick mudstone that is broken apart, and a lot of this is in the shape of squares. This is a mountain slope on Mars. This is sandstone broken apart. A lot of straight lines. This is inside another crater, sharp, flat shale. Earth has weird geologic stuff too, including large, flat structures. Also, formations that would send aliens spiraling. Also, because it seems important to people, this is not a perfect square. This is much shorter than this. And your eyes and your brain are filling in this part and this part. There are no lines there. So is this evidence of aliens? No, it is evidence of Mars being geologically incredibly cool, which is just as newsworthy.
Pretty cool. She's back in my good graces. This one's weird. The refraction, I guess. That's wild. That's crazy.
If you're going to start anywhere with temple mysteries, you have to start with India. India has the craziest architecture you will ever see. Half the stuff in the temples spin if they don't float. The pillars in these temples look exactly like a sound wave in 3D. That one's iron. It hasn't rusted in 2,300 years. They carved them into mountains and then out of mountains. You can't make a mistake. You have one shot at it. When they're done carving, they put the finest details head to toe in the entire temple. It's everywhere. You cannot get all the details even if you tried. Look at this. That's a mandala made out of a snake tail. It's all one tail. That elephant is not an elephant. It's made out of people. That stone is made out of one solid rock. It moves. It's a chain now. They put a rock ball of one stone inside a carving of a different type of stone. It's one piece. How'd they get the rock ball in there? They built pyramids like Egypt and Mexico, and then they inverted it into the ground. Then when they got bored of that, they inverted one of their own temples and built that into the ground. Some of the features inside the temple look like modern technology today. If you love the temple tech, then I have great news for you. Part 3.
I'm gonna keep including these videos. If he keeps adding coins, they're coming in. Like, that's insane. Look at his biceps, man. We never did anything cool like that in school. Like all the chemistry and... I didn't take chemistry in high school. Did I? Show offs.
How fruit looked before humans.
Banana today's. Wild banana. Lemon today's. Wild lemon.
That's wild. Of course.
Cucumber today's. Wild cucumber. Carrot today's. Wild carrot. Avocado today's. Wild avocado.
That's interesting.
Strawberry today's. Wild strawberry.
I mean, you gotta think, like, these are probably hydroponic, like the highest quality of fruit, I'm sure.
Eggplant today's. Wild eggplant.
And those could be males. I mean, all them seeds.
Somebody got scammed
Doing
because
what?
she thought she was sending money to Brad Pitt in the hospital.
What the heck?
French woman shockingly lost 830,000 euros. Some guy was using AI images of Brad Pitt in the hospital bed and saying, I don't have access to my money right now.
that's messed
I need
up.
you to send me money to pay the hospital bill so I can get home and get my wallet and
That's
stuff.
scary.
And she believed that it was Brad Pitt. This is what's crazy. The way she found out she was being scammed, she was watching the TV one time and they were talking about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's divorce or whatever story. Saw it on TV like, yo, what the he's fine.
Let me see. Okay, that's whack.
Someone like this.
Oh my god, you can't be that stupid.
Like this. This one.
That's bad, bro.
This one says the girl's name, love you.
This lady had to be of old age.
Ain't no way this was a picture.
Oh my god.
Hey, be careful with what you do. And don't believe everything you see. Okay. I thought that was projection lights. These things are just like, alright, we're bees, we're gonna go home. That's wild.
Here's the trippiest part. All right. So I had hieroglyphics in my room, woke me up almost nightly for about a month. And I'm like, I mean, writing walls, but lit up. So I'm like, all right. So I went and I invested in blackout shades. Got everything to where there was no light in the room. And I put clothes everywhere and stuff and just like threw stuff everywhere, like bells and different stuff. And I'm like, all right. Because obviously, and then I put a Sharpie and I just chucked it off the wall. And I'm like, the room's pitch black.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this will prove to me that I can't, like, that the room doesn't light up with hieroglyphics at night.
Yeah.
So about a week in, wake up, full rooms all lit up, hieroglyphics. I'm like,
So you feel like you're waking up, and then you're looking, and there's stuff on the wall.
Yeah, it's like writing, but it's like a movie. I'm sure I just saw a movie somewhere, but so I got like basically like it looks like I'm inside an Egyptian like a pyramid.
Yeah,
and I got there's hieroglyphics all over the wall, and I'm like, all right, room's lit up. So I get out of bed and I walk around, and I go back in the corner and pick up the Sharpie. I'm like, man, room's definitely lit up. Found the Sharpie, walk back, put the Sharpie to the wall, and the room goes black. Right as I was starting to write my first line. Because I was going to Sharpie the whole room up for like a Beautiful Mind kind of thing. Like I got to see if they mean anything. But from that point on, I'm like, all right, somehow I was able to get up in my sleep and find a Sharpie that I threw across the room in the dark without tripping or hitting anything. Well, maybe I did. Maybe it was like, what was that movie where the guy drives the Lamborghini back and then he was like, yeah, it's fine.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. That could have been me. So I got no video proof of this. But anyway, so yeah, I've just gone to the theory that I have some screws loose, and they've been loose since before I had my first concussion.
Wow. Like, I don't even know what those people saw from those cars. Jeez, doesn't that look like, for real? I mean, almost like Hawaii or LA? What's really going on, y'all?
Mudah-mudahan nyangkut dia, bro.
What is that?
Tuh, lihat, orang bantu paling. Bang.
Oh, this is cool. Sensational.
Today. This is the reason every single person needs to start learning AI. Imagine if you posted a picture of your window and someone screenshots it, right? Then goes and takes it and drops it into a tool, knowing the city that you live in. And then that tool goes and scrapes using artificial intelligence every single pixel in Google Maps of the city and finds the exact part of the block that you live in, the exact floor, and even can face your window. This is exactly what we're facing. Everyone needs to start learning about AI today.
What happened to Justin Bieber?
No, that's not Justin Bieber. That looks like if you were on some kind of hallucinogen and you thought you were seeing Justin Bieber as a homeless person. Like, I'm all for the baggy clothes again, but
this doesn't even look like the same person at all. Or am I just being too much of a conspiracy theorist? Oh yeah, and TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. But you tell me what is going on here, because really this looks like a completely different person to me. But again, maybe I'm just being too paranoid. Maybe I'm being too much of a Looney Tune. Or maybe there is something more going on here.
Yeah, he looks
Does that
so
look
different.
like the same person to you? I know that he's gone through a lot. And I do feel bad for him. I do. Trust me, I do. Because all of the stuff with Diddy, maybe that's taking a toll on him. But really, it looks like a completely different person to me. Mm-hmm. What do you think is going on? What do you think happened? Again, maybe I'm being too much of a conspiracy theorist.
Problem.
Maybe. Or maybe there is something more going on here.
Looks like he done went shopping in his big brother's closet. Or big sister one. Did you see like open up almost? Or like something weird happened there. Just prayers for these families. I'm telling you, I would hit the bunker.
The plane is getting lower and lower and lower. It nipped the house. When it nipped the house, it hit a couple cars. Boom! And to the plaza, and to the Dunkin' Donuts, everywhere. I've never seen nothing like that a day in my life.
Once I seen the big ball of fire, I came outside. I walked straight down there, started seeing a bunch of like plane pieces and like it just honestly like a human foot or something. It was in a shoe still, just on the side of the street.
Day one, they're trying to trick you, and you think it's someone needing saving. They're fishing the opposite way, but for humans. That's wow. That's pretty funny. Expensive, but funny.
I'm filling this up at Walmart, and I'm wondering, like, where is this water actually coming from, right? Because it could just be coming from anywhere.
Just anywhere.
Watch the ball so it don't overflow.
In there.
Where is it?
Wi-Fi.
That is boy, that's coming out of their faucet.
Like, where do you
that
think
is
it came
faucet
from?
water that I'm filling this up with faucet water. Oh, this is faucet water. No, not faucet water. They done got me with the faucet water. They got me with the faucet water with the filter. The filter is here somewhere. I don't know, but it's coming from the top here. So, hey, they giving me the same water I could have got at home to put in my bottle. It's the same freaking water I could have got at home.
What?
Just look and see what that machine does on the inside.
The very first thing I saw was a demon and you can't miss it. But then I looked deeper and it got downright scary. First, a brief overview. Kanye West's girlfriend took all her clothes off at the Grammys tonight.
If guys did that,
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
we'd be in jail. Come on.
In a minute, I'm going to give you a serious warning on why not to go look up these pictures and videos, if you're that kind of person. Some were already blanked out, but it wasn't enough for me. Let's start with him, then we'll go back to her. Because I guarantee there is a demon in there. Look, if you know, I ain't gotta tell you. But many people will be absolutely oblivious. So right here, I saw this picture and what first stuck out to me is there is no human in this picture. Sounds like a reach, right? Wait till you see what comes next. If you're in tune with everything going on, you can look at this picture, you can look at this outline, and you can see no consciousness right here. So what exactly is this then? Check out this tweet that he himself just posted. February 1st, 2025. He said this. He said this. I'm not going to read it, so you better have read it by now. That's extremely odd. Now tell me, do you see a spirit or consciousness standing right here? To think Christians actually sing and play this guy's music. Back to her, I said don't look this stuff up, right? Look at the way she or the demon inside is gazing back behind her, with absolute hatred for everything around them. If you're screwing around with this stuff, you're going to get caught up with that same demon. And unfortunately, we ran out of time.
That's what I was going to talk about.
I believe he's paying homage to the ritualistic mother of darkness castle. Look into it. Crazy world.
Like Will Smith, come on, man. I know you want to let your kids be kids, but I'd love to hear y'all's conversations. I mean, like, Will Smith set some of the standards for dressing and dress code. I mean, that's where some of our styles came from, especially in the 90s, but that castle on your face type stuff.
Ay, una bruja. Entonces,
Va dejando algo rojo, mire. Sí, es como volando.
Sí, es volando. Ella cae ahí.
Mira, cayó
Tell
ahí.
me, that's the technology where you can block out cameras. That's what that is.
Sí, venga, ve. Tú verás. Mírala, mírala ahí.
Mira, caminando.
Y es una bruja, tiene como la capita y la cosa de la bruja. Claro que sí, es una bruja. Mírala, es una maldita bruja, es una bruja. Mírala.
Se está cayendo. Se volteó, mira. No.
Yeah, I'd be backing up. That could. We've seen those cause waves. You never know how big the bottom is. That's cool. Oh, come on. Cut off the best part.
Come on, I'll get along.
Please remain seated until further instructions by the captain. Oh my god.
Hey, they're gonna have to start safety inspecting times 2 or 3. Because that shit's scary.
On this motherfucking plane! There is a hole in the sun. Yeah, there's a massive hole in the sun. It measures up to 500,000 miles, and 62 Earths could fit in that hole. So what does it mean for us? Well, let me tell you. This hole is shooting out fast-moving solar wind, which are charged particles of plasma right towards the Earth. But, the Earth gets hit by stuff like this all the time. Still, not that much and all at once. So what can these charged plasma particles possibly do? Well, they can mess with the power grid, they can damage satellites, and they can make an aurora borealis anywhere on the planet, basically. So let me ask you something. Did you have a hole in the sun on your January 2025 bingo card? 'Cause I didn't. Heck, I didn't even know that was a thing. A hole in the sun. I made a video a couple days ago saying 2025 is starting off the year chaotic. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think a hole in the sun, yeah, that qualifies as chaotic. Shabadoo Wooskies. Shabadoo.
It's just different for sure, but...
So I seen you guys run up those numbers from the moon video from last night. Well, this one over here, you're going to run this up even more, y'all. This is what the moon looked like, y'all. And guess from where? Philadelphia, where that incident happened. Check this video out. This gets crazy, y'all. So he starts recording the moon and notices this, y'all. Check this out. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all look at why is it doing that? Do y'all see that? It's like flashing, it's pulsing like an EMP, right? Morse code. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. Check this out. Look, keep looking.
Yo, that was decent. Look, watch you do it again. I ain't doing this, yo.
What is going on?
It looks like he's looking at the water. The reflection on like the water.
Why is it doing that? Y'all, it's gonna intensify. Keep watching, keep watching.
Look at this. Look at it. It's talking to me.
Yo, I'm just flabbergasted. What is this? Why is it doing that? Now he's gonna zoom out and zoom back in. Watch this. This is where the magic happens, y'all.
Alright, look at it.
It's even doing it from afar, y'all. Watch this.
Let's see what that moon is doing, bro.
Just a regular camera phone. Look, wow. Look at the X's. Y'all see that? It's like pulsating X's. It's sending out X. The X waves, right? The X flares. Okay, now this is where it intensifies, y'all. Check this out. Why is it doing this?
Turn to a circle. Well, why is it doing that? Why keep doing that? Because it's talking.
Look at that, y'all. It's sending, is that Morse code, right? Like those lights flashing. Like Kanye West said, flashing lights.
Thank you.
And now it has the X on it. Look at this. What is that about, y'all? What is... So you guys know how we're ascending from 3D to 5D, right? So during this process, the Earth is fixing herself up, meaning her magnetic ley lines, her grid, her 5D crystalline grid, right? Now, do you think that this is what the moon was showing to us? The Earth's grid line, the magnetic fields, y'all see that? Because it looks just like this. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to put two and two together. Because why would the moon be showing us this? Even though we already talked about we don't think this is the moon. So what do you guys think this is? Please let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here, y'all. Let's continue to get it.
That's
Peace
crazy. Reaching so far. What?
All right, Justin, now's your time. You said we defamed you. You said we haven't told your story. What is it?
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I had a speech ready, but I don't have that speech on me. I and a lot of other people around America believe that the federal government has betrayed America. They're destroying the country, and we have to do something to take our country back.
What does killing your father have to do with that?
Well, he was a federal employee and betrayed me. I was trying to perform a citizen's arrest. He resisted that citizen's arrest. It's lawful to use deadly force in that event.
What? Jeez. It was like humor was there, but it was hard for me to... I don't know what's happening to me. It's like I was laughing on the inside, but I felt bad too. So that was the ISS. That just creeped on by. So I'm telling you, be on the lookout. Last night the stars looked wild to me. Like, I mean, you could see them different colors, orange, blue, different color stars. Hey, email's super backed up, so send your videos. I'll definitely check them out, but I'm so backed up, so I'm sorry if I've already played the clip and I haven't got to yours yet in the email. To give you a shout out, I've seen that recently and I do apologize. I wish I could give you the shout out afterwards, but well, hey, thank y'all so much for tuning into another Bryce is Right. I hope y'all have a great freaking week. Make it yours. Stay positive, stay warm, enjoy the weather, you know, all the above. But really send those prayers out there to those families that have endured that challenging time with the plane crashes and anything else that's really going on. Send that good energy out there where it belongs. And other than that, thank you so much. Once again, we hit 75K. Let's make it to 100. That's my big goal, so let's get there. I'll do a big giveaway once we hit 100K. And maybe even some shirts and some giveaways. I'm gonna be excited because that's my big goal. But yeah, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, we will see y'all next time. All right, y'all, peace.
That's Rice.
Oh my god, it's so corny.